Welcome, everyone. This presentation is about the genus of Mycobacterium. We will discuss its habitat, morphology, cultural characteristics, biochemical characteristics, host range, virulence factors, antibiotic resistance, and epidemiology of its most common species, Mycobacterium tuberculosis. I am excited to begin. Mycobacterium is a genus of bacteria characterized by their ability to form acid-fast bacilli, which makes them resistant to staining with standard laboratory dyes. This makes them difficult to identify. However, they can be cultured and examined through microscopy for a proper diagnosis. Despite certain species of Mycobacterium being known to cause diseases such as tuberculosis and leprosy, not all species of Mycobacterium are pathogen or even cause disease. Mycobacteria can be located in diverse habitats, ranging from soil to water and across different animals. One of these species, namely Mycobacterium tuberculosis, can produce a health issue in human beings, usually by causing infection in the lungs. Grasping the place of habitation of this microorganism can assist us in pinpointing the origin of the infection. Mycobacteria range from 0.2 to 0.6 micrometers in diameter and from 1 to 10 micrometers in length. Their thick, waxy cell wall renders them resistant to disinfectants and antibiotics. A 3D render of these cells aids in providing a better understanding of their shape and structure.
Cultural characteristics. Mycobacteria are slow-growing bacteria that require specialized media and incubation conditions to grow.
Colonies appear dry, rough, and often pigmented, and may take several weeks to appear.
Distinct biochemical properties that differentiate them from other bacteria. Notable among these is their resistance to decolorization with acid alcohol following staining with specific dyes, as well as their capacity to metabolize various organic compounds like fatty acids and alcohols. In terms of biology, Mycobacteria are aerobic, non-modal bacteria that do not form spores, making them an interesting and peculiar array of organisms. Mycobacteria are incredibly varied and adaptable organisms, living in a wide range of environments like humans, animals, plants, and extreme cold temperatures. Notable species include Mycobacterium leprae, which can cause illnesses in humans, while other species can infect a variety of different hosts. Their great ability to survive and adapt make them an important group of organisms to understand. Mycobacteria are a group of bacteria renowned for their broad range of serious diseases they cause in humans, ranging from tuberculosis to leprosy. They possess various virulence factors that permit them to breach host tissues and be immune to the immune system, making them a troublesome pathogen to treat. Adhesins and enzymes they produce enable them to degrade host tissues, and they can live and reproduce within host macrophages. Grasping these virulence factors is vital in devising treatments to fight diseases caused by Mycobacteria. Mycobacteria have developed a formidable reputation for their ability to resist conventional antibiotics, most famously with Mycobacterium tuberculosis able to resist multiple antibiotics. This resistance comes from several methods, such as mutation of the targets of drugs, production of efflux pumps, and creating enzymes to break down drugs. All these can make drug resistance even tougher to overcome, making it urgent to find workable treatments. Mycobacterium is a genus of bacteria that has been identified as the cause of numerous diseases in humans. M. Tuberculosis is responsible for the majority of tuberculosis cases, an infectious disease that affects millions of people worldwide. Other species of Mycobacterium can cause a range of other illnesses, from leprosy to opportunistic infections in people with weakened immune systems. As the global healthcare community continues to work towards combating the impact of Mycobacterium, having knowledge of its epidemiology is essential in preventing and treating the diseases it causes. Mycobacteria cause disease by invading and replicating within host tissues, typically in the lungs in the case of tuberculosis. The infection and its eradication involve a complex interaction between the microbial pathogen and the host immune system. The bacteria are capable of manipulating both the environment they live in and the host they infect. Mycobacterium is a pathogen that can cause serious illness in humans. The body responds to the infection with an immune response, utilizing both its innate and adaptive mechanisms. Phagocytes use their natural capabilities to swallow and break down the bacteria, while antibodies and T cells work together to target and clear the infection. Unfortunately, Mycobacterium is able to take measures to evade and suppress the immune response, making these defenses less than ideal. Diagnosis of Mycobacterium infections often involve culturing the bacteria from clinical specimens, such as sputum or tissue samples. Additionally, acid-fast staining and nucleic acid amplification tests can be used to detect the presence of the bacteria. Detection of these infections is important to ensure the most successful treatment. Prevention of infections caused by Mycobacterium is important, as the genus of bacteria can cause a range of illnesses in animals and humans. Vaccines are available for certain species, such as Mycobacterium bovis, which is linked to tuberculosis in cattle. Good hygiene practices and proactive steps to prevent infections can help protect against the illnesses caused by Mycobacterium. A variety of Mycobacterium bacteria can cause infections which can vary in severity. Treatment often requires a combination of antibiotics taken over a 6 to 12 month period. Unfortunately, some strains of Mycobacterium are becoming more resistant to the common antibiotics, making treatment troublesome. Therefore, it is essential to be aware of the potential risks and symptoms of a Mycobacterium infection, and to consult a doctor if there is concern that an infection has occurred. Genus Mycobacterium is made up of bacteria with an important role in human health due to their unique cell wall structure. This cell wall structure contributes to their resistance to many antibiotics, making diagnosis and treatment of Mycobacterium infections a challenging process. To reduce the risk of exposure to contaminated materials and environments, preventive measures must be taken. Ultimately, it is important to recognize the implications of the genus Mycobacterium and to take the steps necessary to protect ourselves and our health.
I hope you enjoy watching the video.
Thank you for your attention.